Norah Vincent was a journalist who did something extraordinary. She lived for 18 months as a man, disguised undercover, exploring what it really means to walk in someone else's shoes. What she discovered wasn't what she expected. Both genders, she said, are trapped in cages, just different cages, built from the expectations and pressures of society. But what if we've already received a similar conclusion from another cage? An experiment conducted decades prior, a warning sign for all social creatures. Society has long talked about the constraints placed on women, beauty standards, limited roles, and constant pressure to conform. Norah Vincent, as a woman, knew these well. The expectations to be nurturing, agreeable, and always the traditional female expectations. But what happens when you step outside that cage and enter another? As Ned, Vincent experienced the hidden struggles of being a man. The expectation to be strong, stoic, unemotional. The difficulty in forming deep friendships. The pressure to compete. The loneliness that often goes unspoken. Her experiment showed that men face a social script just as confining as a woman's. A different cage to be sure, but a cage all the same. It's not just people who can be trapped by invisible cages. In the 1960s, John B. Calhoun built a mouse utopia. Food, water, comfort, and safety for all. But as time went on, the little mouse society began to fall apart. Social bonds broke down. Males stopped protecting, females stopped caring for young, and the community collapsed into isolation and apathy. Even with their physical needs met, the mice still suffered, trapped by behavioral breakdowns and the loss of connection. Just like Vincent's insight, Calhoun's experiment showed that cages aren't always made of steel. They can be built from social scripts, routine, and the slow erosion of empathy. Both Vincent's journey and Calhoun's warning, they ask the same haunting question. How do we escape the cages we build for ourselves and for each other? Liberation starts with awareness, recognizing the scripts we follow, the roles we enforce, and the connections we neglect. It continues with empathy, the courage to see the burdens that we each carry and to reach across the walls. Maybe the first step is admitting the cages exist and daring to imagine a world without them. Norah Vincent's life and Calhoun's mice, they both remind us, if we want real freedom, real connection, we have to look past the bars, ours and others, and we have to see the full complexity of what it means to be human, or even just alive. The cages may be invisible, but the key is in our hands. So many layers, so many cages, and always there, lurking in the dark, is the behavioral threshold monster, waiting to drag us all down into Calhoun's behavioral sink. Well, what are you waiting for? Off you go then. Enjoy your doom-scrolling cheese traps while you can. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments section on your way out. If you found anything useful, you can take a moment, like, share, and subscribe. You can even ring the little bell for notifications. This has been Tattoo, your host here for Universe 26, your channel at the end of the universe.